Hello, Rene Manfre with What's Your Passion? On July 14th, 2020, I'm going to hold a webinar. The webinar is going to be a very special webinar as it's my 50th birthday. So we're going to celebrate my 50th birthday on this webinar together. I look forward to it, and I'm excited about this opportunity to start a series of different courses, webinars, interviews with different successful individuals across the different states and countries. That experiences help individuals achieve great things. And sometimes one experience or one webinar or one video or just one relationship can change your path of where you are and where you're going to. Sometimes you don't even know that you're going to end up there. The webinar is going to be on five signs that you're playing too small. And sometimes we're playing in a level field that we're comfortable in because that's all we know. I remember back in years when I was in my teenage years, making $2,000-3,000 a month. That was a lot. And I was like, wow, that's an awesome income. But then through the years I started making more, and then $6,000 a month, and then it got to that six-figure income. Boy, to make $100,000 a year back in those years of the 90s was a dream that many people don't ever achieve. Now you may be on this to where you're already making six-figure income and you're trying to figure out how to go to the next level, $500,000 to $1 million to $2 million plus. So this webinar, everything that I share it's a combination to help individuals who are, if you're just starting out, you're going to learn something. If you're at a place to where you're trying to get from where you are and you're stuck and you feel like you're just overwhelmed and you just don't know how to get to the next level, this may be some really good information that I'm going to share that can help you. I'm going to share with you my story real brief. I'm turning 50, and I'm still, my mind is still racing. I'm still young. I'm getting my health fitness back in track. But I've been in the health club business ever since I was a kid. My older brother was in the health club business. So I've always been training individuals since I was young and seeing that transformation of individuals who are coming in that want to either lose weight or gain weight, and just giving them that track record to do. If you do this, you eat this, and you stay on your regimen, you'll achieve this. So it's setting a plan. If you don't have a plan and you're expecting these results, but you're not doing or you're not learning what you have to do to get to that, you're not going to succeed at it. It's impossible. It's the luck is just not. It doesn't come to us as we all wish it would be. I would love to win the lottery. I would love to just have a parent or someone who can will me find money. I wasn't blessed with that opportunity. Through my course of the years are everything from successes and failures and do's and don'ts. And what my passion is, and the reason I created this company is to help individuals with the path, with the proven strategies to finally get out of your own way and become the person that you are and you want to be and what you're meant to be. At 27, I moved back home from Arkansas. I was in a health club business with my older brother, and we just had some differences on the path opportunity. I never saw the opportunity for me to make really what I wanted to make. So I came back home. I never had an education, college education. Never had a career besides sales. I've always been in sales. Sales and management was my strengths. And I came home at 27, broke, about $30,000 in debt. I was living in my family's house, and my dad called me up one night and he said, "Son, I have an insurance guy coming over to switch your health insurance from Arkansas to Louisiana." And so I came home, took a shower, sat down. I was filling out the paperwork to switch my health insurance over, and it just dawned. I asked the guy, I said, "Let me ask you, Mr. Jody is a great guy and we're still good friends. How did you get into the insurance business, and what do you do? And how much the potential that a person can make?" And he shared with me, he said, listen, I was in the construction business. My dad was always in insurance, and he got into it, and he made a 6-figure plus income, well in the $300,000 or $400,000 a year. So I said, listen, I'm looking for a career. I'm looking for an opportunity. I'm 27 years old. I'm great. I'm very good in sales and management. I have a lot of different backgrounds, but I'm looking for a specific career that I can really kind of get into that's going to help me achieve the goals that I'm trying to achieve. So he just shared, said, listen, I'll make a phone call. So the next day, I'm painting, and then my sister was managing some buildings in the city that I just wanted to paint. I wanted to be on my own. I wanted to have just the freedom to figure out what I wanted to do. So I was painting. It was a fun job. I put my earphones on a daily basis. I was by myself, and I just went at it and just different things. And so I got a phone call that next day, and Jody called, and Mr. Jody, the insurance agent, and he said, "Hey, Rene, listen, I talked to my boss, and usually we don't take individuals who don't have insurance backgrounds, but I think I told him that you'd be a good person just to talk to." That one conversation, I asked, and that changed my path, that changed my life, that changed my mindset, that changed my everything. That I got that opportunity. I went and took those tests, passed it, went to work with Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Louisiana, and just walking into that office with other successful individuals changed my perception. And so sometimes you have to have a good mentor or coach or just somebody that can help you just change your perception of what you can do. And if you're willing to work at it, and if you're willing to pay attention, if you're willing to focus and the different things that you have to do, then you can achieve anything. But you have to put the work in. I know Grant Cardone, I listen to a lot of different webinars on Grant Cardone and Tony Robbins and Robert Kiyosaki and so many others that these are my individuals, John Maxwell, leadership. These are all different principles that many people don't get the opportunity to have in their lives because they haven't had a mentor to direct them on these are the things you should be reading that's going to help this, so you can become the person that can achieve these opportunities when they come. But you have to be ready for it. And if you're not ready for it, it's just like, if you win $1 million, if you're not ready for that $1 million, you're not going to know what to do with it. You're already spending the money on buying a fancy car or doing this or giving it to your family, and you're shelling that money all out, and you're broke within a year. It's stories like this are all over the place. It's building a sustainable business and different income cash flows that help you give you a great foundation. And those are the different things that I'm going to share with webinars and trainings and courses that me and my team are creating right now that are going to help individuals through this process. I went to great schools. Catholic schools had a top of the line opportunity for education. But what I never learned is the basic principles of success. I was a dreamer in schools. I was dreaming of what I wanted. I was dreaming of the lifestyle, of a big house and cars and all these things that I wanted. But when I got out and I started really working, I said, how the heck am I going to afford these things that I want on this type of income? So I had to become more. I had to reach, and I kept on reaching. And every year I'd reach and reach and reach. And so through the years, I started out my insurance career, like I said, and that's when I started making that 6-figure income. And then I started learning from another friend, real estate. And I was saying, hey, I want to learn how to do real estate. Can you teach me? Can you show me? And I was blessed by him. So that's one person. My brothers and fathers and my sister were my mentors as I was young. That kind of got me through different paths of learning some great skills. But then I had to reach out to find other mentors and other individuals to give me the opportunity of learning a little bit more. So that one person that helped me with the insurance business, that got me to making a 6-figure income, surrounded by other successful people. She exposed me to different webinars and teachings and seminars and people that helped me expand what I could do, what I could be, just like what they were doing. real estate. I started in real estate at age 30, right around 30. I went from one property, not knowing what to do and how to do it, but I went from one property. So by the time Hurricane Katrina happened here, Louisiana, New Orleans, I had 30 properties spread out. Income flows of rental income and flipping and things like that. So I thought at 32 I was semi-retired. On paper I was semi-retired. I was a millionaire on paper. But because I didn't understand the effects that one action or one catastrophe can take that away, it put me in a position where I had to restart again. And I had to recreate myself. I had to learn some different things, and then over the course of the years, I recovered from the Hurricane Katrina and I rebuilt some properties. Some properties I probably should have just sold because I could have got more. But then the 2008 came. When 2008 came, the stock market, everything came down crashing. Millions of people were suffering from that. Successful people who were very successful, they couldn't hold on. I went through bankruptcy. I filed bankruptcy on over $3 million because over the course of 4 years, I just could not see how I can pay back or recover. Went from properties that are worth, $800,000 all of a sudden down to $400,000. My net worth shrunk overnight. But I recovered, and I stayed focused, and I had to keep on moving. So over the course of the years, it's been 10 years now. Bankruptcy is in the past. I had all my eggs in one basket in that real estate industry. And I love real estate. That's my passion. But I had to retrain my brain to understand what I had to do to create other cash flows and other businesses that I can have the ability to do what I want to do. And that's my real estate. In general, I love building businesses. I enjoy coaching. I enjoy training. I love teaching. I've had some great mentors in my life that have given me the ability to learn skills that I never thought are possible. But they showed me how, and that's what the whole goal that when I created What's Your Passion, through the years, this isn't an overnight thing. This has been 20 years in the making. That to share with you how you can do little things every single day. Because every day is an opportunity. And every day you got to get up. Every day you got to take a shower. Every day you got to get ready. And you got to get ready and you got to get focused. Because you never know what's going to happen in one day. One conversation. One relationship. These are opportunities that you're going to come across that you got to be ready for. And if you're not ready for them, you're not going to ever succeed at whatever your goals are or you're trying to set. So on July 14, 2020, 8 p.m. Central, I invite you to join me. And join me in the opportunity of seeing maybe one nugget, one share, something that I can share that's going to change your life. And through the course of my series of courses and education, you're going to be introduced to individuals who I'm going to have interviews with that have different skills and different success stories and failures. Failure is not failure unless you stop. I invite you on July 14, 2020, 8 p.m. Central to join us. Again, my 50th birthday, and I guarantee you're going to leave with some information. We're giving away some free books, some free workbooks and things of that nature also. So I look forward to it. Thank you very much. Bye.